Beautiful day in Bangkok. Oh, nice bike. Yeah, nice day in Bangkok. It's not too hot today for Bangkok, low 80s. And thought I'd go out on the bike and go grab some lunch. I'm gonna go to this place called Craft Cafe. I guess they've got a pretty nice menu. And maybe afterwards swing by Fat Boys and see what Landon's doing. And then just cruise around a little bit. It's such a nice day. I thought it'd be a nice day just to drive around, see what's going on. So do a little filming. Sure, it's going to be busy. Traffic, little traffic today in lower Sukhumvit. I've already said it before, but it bears repeating. It's just like when you live in a city that's so motorcycle friendly like Bangkok is, just driving around. Oh, getting on the bus. When you live in a city like Bangkok that's just so motorcycle friendly, it's great just to drive around and do, you know, almost nothing. Just cruise around and go for a little ride and see what's going on in your city. Bangkok is definitely a place like that. So I don't really have much of an agenda today. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said that he actually got stopped at a police checkpoint. I don't know if it was earlier today or last night. The whole police checkpoint situation is like, so the way it basically works is in Bangkok, they don't really enforce traffic laws like they do in the West, where they have police cars that are out, you know, pulling people over. I guess it would be akin more to like a place like New York City. Like, I don't know, I don't live in New York, but I don't think cops are pulling people over for speeding in the middle of New York City. It's at least that's what's going on in Bangkok, is police are not out roving around busting people for traffic violations. Most 90% of the time what you're going to see are these like police checkpoints that are set up on a road like Sukhumvit, and they can be at any time, sorry, day or night, but typically they do them in the evening at nighttime, you know, when people are out drinking, and the checkpoints are often DUI checkpoints. And so what it would be like here, there would be police set up right up there, and they'd be stopping all the motorcycle drivers or some cars and doing random breathalyzers. And also what they'll do is they'll be checking your license, particularly with motorcycle drivers. They're going to be checking if you have a motorcycle license. And the guy, my friend of mine that I was talking to, he doesn't have one. He's riding his bike without a license. And so that happened to me one time in the past, and I just paid a fee right on the street to the police officer that pulled me over. But he said he had to go to the police station and pay his ticket at the police station. And then they do them during the day, but I haven't seen one since I've been here this time. But he said he got caught in one, so I'm kind of wondering if they're out. Where's this place? I'm looking for my coffee spot. Which says it's right here. God. I'm looking for my coffee shop while I'm talking, so I'm a little distracted. Oh, here it is. Craft. Perfect. Just park right there. It's cool. So running a few errands, out running some errands. It's still like early afternoon, so hopefully traffic won't be that bad. I used to live on that soy. In fact, on the way back, we should drive down that soy. I used to live there. That was where I used to live. Soy Samsipolk, Sukhumvit 36. I was telling a story before about police checkpoints, and I was kind of rambling on, so anyway, that's the primary way that police check drivers in Bangkok is through checkpoints. And they can be at night, you know, after the bars close, but they can also be during the day. And I actually got caught in one once because I was in the right lane coming up to a U-turn, but I was too far away from the U-turn, and the police had a checkpoint up, and so because I was in the far right lane, they pulled me over. And my excuse of, well, I was going to make a U-turn, the guy was like, nah, you're too far away from the U-turn, you shouldn't be in the right lane, so you're gonna get a ticket. Of course, really what that meant was I could in theory go get the ticket and then have to go to the police station and pay it, or I could just pay the Thai police officer right there. Now, is that a bribe? I like to think of it more as a tax that I have to pay for the privilege of getting to live in Thailand. And so I think initially he wanted, I don't know, maybe 500 baht. They wanted 500 baht, and they put on a great show, you know, like it's like he's playing both good cop, bad cop, but you know, he comes over and he explains to you like, oh, this is a problem, you got to pay this ticket, whatever. Oh, and you know, just remain calm. And I think the excuse I used at the time was, hey man, I'm just a poor teacher, I don't have a lot of money, you know. And he leaves and he comes back again, and okay, and you gotta, and then there was this whole system for how I gave him the money. He handed me the ticket for me to look at, so he had actually not really filled the ticket out, but he handed it to me, and then I take the money and I put it underneath the ticket and hand him the ticket back, and I probably paid like 300 baht, like 10 bucks, and away I went. So it's just another experience, it's just another way they do things in Thailand, Bangkok, and I'm okay with it. It's not necessarily how we do things where I come from, but that's how they do them here. So but that was the only time I got caught. I've seen many checkpoints, but I wasn't riding or driving at the time. And particularly around this time of year, around the new year, when they're really trying to curb the number of traffic fatalities. So the police will be out in full force, checking drivers, making sure people aren't driving while intoxicated or things like that, and they have their licenses and everything's in order and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm driving down Sukhumvit now. I'm headed towards Asok. And I'm gonna get stuck. And I'm stuck. Can't make it. Traffic's already getting backed up. Plantastic comfort food. I thought that said plastic comfort food. Oh. This is some crazy shit right here. Look at this. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there looks like they're building a new shopping center here. Oh, EM Sphere. EM Sphere. I wonder when that's going to open. Cool. international newspaper. Hair of the Dog, been there. Royal Oak, been there. Happy hour's already starting.
Okay, we can look forward.
Okay. O'Shea's. And the Robin Hood. Definitely had a few beers at the Hood. Definitely traffic. Man, traffic is bad. So this is EM Quartier, which is one of the really popular malls in Bangkok at Phrom Phong BTS. And we're back at Thong Lo. Quick loop. A lot of apartment buildings in this area have these shuttles that'll just take residents from the apartment to the BTS, and they just run all day for the residents. It's kind of like a nice treat, nice perk, because they can't all be 2 minutes walk from the BTS, you know. Oh wow, there's a new dispensary. A lot of language schools in Bangkok offer like visas. You can essentially get a student visa if you join a language school, like learning Thai. And that's one way that foreigners can stay here, is they come here and get a student visa and enroll in a Thai language school and learn Thai while they're here.